up, dude?
Hey, I better go study since exams are coming up. So should I, but first I'll snag a save. Again, I love the soundtrack of this game. But the one thing I don't like about this game is how slow it is. But I guess that's part of the charm it has. That like it feels like this is an actual life thing that could happen. Like, oh, you're balancing school with saving the world. But yeah, the slowness does take its toll every now and then, because every now and then it's just repeating the same thing over and over and over again. But again, it's one of those games that's like, oh, it's one of those things where it's like time management is important. Hey, what's up? Exams are pretty soon. Have you been studying? Yeah. Seriously? Like I care. Is he still mad at me about being the hero all the time? Here we go. Finally, we're up to Taira no Masakado, the turning point of the era of the samurai. It all began from infighting among the Taira clan, and the conflict escalated until the imperial court intervened. Masakado was pursued by the imperial court and had no choice but to openly oppose them. I'm pronouncing this like a white man. The result was known as the War of Masakado. Minato, you don't look anything like a samurai, but let's see if you know this one. Excuse me, I use swords every day. What title did Taira no Masakado claim for himself? Satan! I'll be right back. I don't know this one. Yeah. Alright, YouTube, I am back, and it's this one. Correct! This will be on the exam next week, so be prepared. Oops, I skipped that. At last, a samurai's presence begins to be felt in this history. In 1185, the Kamakura shogunate was established. Yes! We're there! And of course, its founder was Minamoto no Yoritomo. I can't believe we're finally here. You give the correct answer. Yay! I like the little quirks they give the teachers. What's going on? You received a text message. It's from Akihiko. Ikutsuki-san is coming tonight. He has something to tell us. We'll meet on the 4th floor as soon as everyone is back. Okay, then. Who should I talk to today? It's Saturday. Which social links can I talk to on Saturday? Old couple. That's every day except Monday. Student council. Nope. I haven't gone to student council in a while. Music club? No. She's not here, which is weird. Girl at the shrine. Oh, she's available on Saturdays. It's weird. She's not here. It's because there's exams. Oh well. Let's go to the town and see if the little girl is there. Kind of creepy, but still. It's not to be a perv. It's for me to use her to improve my powers. Oh hi, what are we gonna play today? Sure, let's play. What should we do? Aww. Next wheel. Aww. I hate that. I hate that so much. The dormitory command room. Mitsuru gave it an accounting of the battle at the Hotel Ikutsuki.
So that's what happened on the night of the 7th.
Oops, I hit that X button a little too quickly.
It was a difficult operation.
I see. They're getting tougher. But it's not all bad news. I called today's meeting because...
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. Drama!
Before we go on, I'd like to ask Mitsuru-senpai something.
Me?
Since I've joined, so many things have happened. I went along with it without really understanding what was going on. But now, I need to know. I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, senpai?
Dun dun dun!
You act like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour in Tartarus. But they're related to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
Yukari-chan.
If I were in that room at that very moment, I would feel so awkward and there's something wrong with my waveform. Okay, YouTube, I'm back. Sorry, I had to, like, fix my mic and my ear is itching! It's weird. Anyway, on to the drama.
There was an explosion near our school, and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Luckily, no students were injured. But... Around the same time, a large number of students were recorded as absent. Seems like more than just a coincidence.
What do you mean?
I dug up some old school records and found something interesting.
Interesting, you say.
The students who were absent, they all collapsed suddenly and had to be hospitalized.
And there goes my frame rate. Oops.
Sound familiar? You know, like the girls who bullied Fuka.
Oh dear.
There has to be an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you must know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. It just never seemed relevant. But
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right. I'll tell you the whole story.
It's long cutscene
The
day.
shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates that they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies. But what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They would be a source of unimaginable power, wouldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that line of thinking.
Sorry guys, I had to use my nose.
He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo. My grandfather. My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power for something extraordinary.
Like what?
He assembled a team of top scientists.
Thanks for answering the
And over
question.
several years, he put together an impressive collection of shadows.
He what? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
However, 10 years ago, during the final stages of the experiment, they lost control of the shadow's power.
Well, they're messing with something they didn't understand.
And in the process, the very nature of the world was altered.
Oh my. Do you mean...
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour. By their account, the mass of shadows they collected split into several large ones that then dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Wait, one thing I don't understand is, and yeah, I played this game before, I never asked that question before, but, how did they collect shadows before? Was before the Dark Hour occurred that, like, they just appeared randomly and he just collected them? Or was it more like, yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure that's what it should have been. Because, like, if that's what it was, that means when the Dark Hour was created, they were stuck in that period. Because I don't think there's a single time where, like, shadows have attacked us and it wasn't the Dark Hour. I don't know. Bit of a plot hole, but...
Is that why they've appeared in different places? Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. That's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes,
Then, those students who were hospitalized...
I'm afraid it's just as you're thinking. Port Island must have been an ideal location for them. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could do as they pleased. As you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekukan High School.
Does that mean all we've been doing is cleaning up their mess? You lied to us?
Oh dear.
You knew, too, didn't you, Senpai? They've just been using us. Or do you not care as long as you get to fight?
Never said anything like that.
Oh shit.
I have my reasons.
See, this is why a lot of people don't like Yukari. Because, her trust issues bring up a lot of unnecessary drama, and this is one of those unnecessary drama. Like, you don't have to look into the past. You really don't need a reason as to why to fight these things. They're trying to kill us, and they're hurting people. That's more than enough reason to want to join this cause. It doesn't matter if we're just cleaning up someone's mess. This is fucked up, and it needs to stop. And I admit, this is one of the scenes that get me annoyed at Yukari. And even though she's one of my favorite of the female characters, she's Also an annoying bitch every now and then. But she does have legitimate concerns as to like why we should do this, why did you bring us on? Just because you have potential doesn't mean we should be helping you, blah 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 blah. But a lot of unnecessary drama comes in because of her trust issues.
Think what you'd like. It was my decision not to share that information. I'm sorry. I never intended to deceive you. Convincing you to join C's was my highest priority. As absurd as it may seem, only we, with our personas, can fight the shadows.
How could you?
Besides, some of us were never given a choice.
Mitsuru, don't.
Yukari, it's those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But...
It's been 10 years since that incident. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But since they're active, at least we can find and destroy them. Do you realize what this means? What if I told you that those 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
Then if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Exactly.
Yay!
That's what I was
Goals!
going to tell you earlier. See, it's good news, isn't it?
is that true?
There's evidence to support it. Now, our true battle begins.
I see.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people.
The people!
The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to just wait for them.
Indeed.
And there are many mysteries still surrounding Tartarus. Why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place?
Oh, whoopsie. I hit the X button way too fast. You must defeat the 12 shadows which has started all this. In order to eradicate the Dark Hour and Tartarus, you must fight to protect the people. There are 6 left.